Hey guys, welcome to the Monday video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Monday is almost always our discussion-based videos. Today, we're going to be talking about Harbor Freight angle grinders. Take me by the hand and let's go find our own space. All right, you guys, so I first have to say that when I opened my garage today and set up to start working on the rotisserie again for the twin supercharged Fox body, I immediately thought Scotty Kilmer, and I realized my garage isn't that bad yet, but if it ever gets that bad, you guys, please let me know, because for the love of God, I love that guy, I love his videos, I think he speaks the truth, but I don't want my garage to look like that. So if it happens, let me know, hold me accountable for that. I'm not always the most organized.
Can we just like appreciate how good she's being right now?
Sammy! So you guys, my goal with this build is to use resources that are easily attainable for really anybody. I know, like, when I'm surfing YouTube, watching different how-to and building videos, that it's like, wow, I could do that, but I don't have $5,000 for this, or I don't have the resources for that. So my whole goal with this build is to show you guys that you can do anything you want to do with limited resources. It just might take a little more time. But this is a very extremely budget-friendly build, and we're doing twin blowers on this thing, so it's going to be pretty cool. With that being said, we're going to get right into it, you guys. We're talking Harbor Freight angle grinders today. Alright, you guys, so if you've been following the channel for a while, and if you aren't, I want you to take a minute, stop and subscribe so you don't miss any other tool reviews, car-related content, or any of the twin supercharged Fox body build that we got going on Shift Wrench Repeat. But if you guys have been around for a little while, you already know how I feel about Harbor Freight tools. To me, it's a big hit or a miss. You really have to weigh how much you're going to use said tool. But some of the stuff is really good, some of the stuff is junk. So I got these two angle grinders behind me. This is the Professional Series Chicago Electric, and this is just the standard one. Neither one of them were very expensive. I think this one was about $35, the Professional Series. This was about $15. Now, the first time I picked one up, I picked up this standard model, and you guys, this thing is absolute junk. As I've said before, if you watched any of my other tool reviews or videos, a lot of times it's not always so much the tool, it's your cutting material, whether that be the blade or in this case the grinding disc or the cutoff wheel, that makes a huge difference. In the case of this standard Chicago Electric angle grinder, like I said, 15 bucks, you can't really expect to get much. Granted, for $30, you can't really expect much either, but this switch is complete trash, along with the button on the head. Can you see that there, how it's kind of like pushed in? The thing broke like right away. And I think the funny thing is, when I bought this, they actually gave me a second switch and a second set of brushes for the motor, which is nice, but it kind of just lets me know that they know that they're creating junk. So that one I would not buy. I used it literally on one job and it took a crap. So that one was a pile of shit. That being said, it's kind of obvious that that kind of made me not want to buy one of these Chicago Electric tools anymore. I mean, the thing sucks. This is terrible. And it's funny because the standard hacksaw, that thing is great. I've used mine countless times. At the old shop I used to rent, we built a complete one-off rear mount turbo kit for a GTO, and the thing held up to all of the abuse. In fact, that saw is still being used. It's about 5 years old. It don't look too good. It's held together with electrical tape, but the thing still works. Again, quality blades. But, so, one of my buddies actually bought this Professional Series Chicago Electric, and he said it was a lot better. Right away I can tell that it just has a better weight to it. The thing is built better. The material, this is kind of almost a soft touch, like rubberized material, so it's a little bit impact resistant, whereas the red one right there is just hard plastic. The head is much beefier. They beefed up the button a little bit that you use to change out the discs on the end. You got the handle that can be switched from side to side that I don't have at all right now. But you guys, we've been cutting 1/8-inch thick steel with this. So yeah, I bought this for a previous project I had at that shop I rented with a bunch of buddies off a recommendation of a friend, and it turned out to be a really good tool. The nice thing about Harbor Freight is you can be like, you know what, 35 bucks, I'll take the gamble one more time. You can see my chop saw that I got over there. Really excited about that. That was another Harbor Freight item. Once I use it a little bit more, we're gonna do a review of the hacksaw as well, so stay tuned for that. But it's just really funny to me that, like I said, you can buy some of these Chicago Electric tools that have treated me really well. Some of them, like this standard angle grinder, was complete junk. Then you go up to the Professional Series, which is double the price, and it's still, quite frankly, dirt cheap. But it ended up being a very quality tool, which, and you know, that's how Harbor Freight is. You take a gamble, and for 35 bucks, I've had it a couple years, it's treated me very well. I wouldn't be disappointed at all if this thing crapped out. And it's making my rotisserie work just fine. So you guys, if you haven't seen any of the rotisserie plans, we got a few videos of that on the channel. Make sure you stay tuned for that. So basically the plan right now is the motor is gonna go off to the machine shop this week, and I'm gonna try to finish the rotisserie while that is gone. done. That way we can get the motor cleaned up, ready to go into the car, then we can start on our body work. I want to get this thing sprayed before it starts to get cold outside, so we got some time, but there's a lot to do. I want to do that so we have consistent temperatures to paint and stuff like that, but I just wanted to bring you guys this little video and talk about a tool again because we haven't done anything like that in a while. So let's recap. Harbor Freight angle grinders from Chicago Electric. Standard one, junk. Professional series, actually a good tool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you make an informed decision when you're buying your tools. Stay dirty, you guys. Keep working. I hope to see you back on the channel. Like and subscribe down below. Shift, Wrench, Repeat uploads every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.